What's up, y'all? Taylor Exchange here with another video. If you're new to the channel, I'm a part-time reseller in North Texas, and I'm here to show you how I make money selling things online. So my neighbor was cutting a tree down today. I said I had a chainsaw. He definitely needed it. I let him borrow it, and we got that thing to fall. So that was pretty awesome. But that's not the only big thing that happened this weekend. If you can see behind me, I went to some garage sales and estate sale this weekend, and I picked up a lot of good stuff. I'm going to go through each one of those things with you guys, tell you what I spent on them and what I think they're going to sell for. Also, at the end of the video, I'm going to have a few sales to share with you guys from Friday to the weekend. And if you like this kind of content, go ahead and subscribe, drop a like, comment, let me know what you like that I'm doing and what you don't like. I'm all for the feedback. Let's get straight into it. Alright, starting from left to right here, we have these Sony headphones. Now, I picked up 2 of these headphones and I was testing them out. These are wireless headphones, however the audio jacks go straight into the device you're listening to. They came with the charger and they both work good. I paid $5 for these. Inside the earmuffs, you can see it's kind of like eating away a little bit. He wanted $20 for it at the estate sale, but I said because it's eating away like that, I could only pay $5, and he accepted that. I'm going to throw the comps on the screen, but those were, I think we're comping out about $60, $70, so I was pretty happy about that pickup. From the next garage sale, I picked up this Amazon. It's the first gen. I think it's like the Fire Stick or TV. You can see right there. It zooms in on it. No, it's not going to. Anyway, I got that in a bundle deal. I paid $60 for the consoles here and then the video games along with the VCR, the Panasonic right there. And I'm going to break it down later with how much I paid for like individually, but we kind of just bundled it together because the math was getting a little crazy. But I think I'm going to keep the Fire Stick. I'm not sure. They go for about $35. And from the estate sale that I bought these headphones at, I picked up this Sony Walkman. Now, the battery, I looked inside of it. It's kind of corroded. Let's see if I can show you guys here. Yeah, right here. So it is corroded. I may take the time to clean it, but likely it's probably not going to work. These Sony Walkmans broken. I've sold them for parts only. Will go for about $20. And I paid, I think, $1 or $2 for that one. Up next, we got this PS2 Slim. Now, this came with the remote, which is clean back there. I'd already checked. And it came with all the cables and the power box there. And I don't really know the comps on that, but I think I ended up paying about $5 whenever it was broken down. I also got a PS3 from the garage sale. The PS3 doesn't have any of the cables, unfortunately. I didn't check comps on that, but it did come with a lot of PS3 games, so I figured I would pick it up, and then I may buy the power cables from somebody on eBay or possibly one of the local places in town. In the same bundle, I got this Wii. The Wii had a game in it, and it did power on. I need to test all these items, but this one did power on, so I was pretty happy about that. It came with a pair of nunchucks and then 2 Wii remotes right here. We got the black one with the grip, and then we also have this blue one here. So I'm going to bundle that all together. It came with a bunch of games, if you guys can see all that. So we'll start right here with these Wii games. I looked up a couple of them. My wife worked at a GameStop, and she knew a lot about some of these games. She actually wants to play this one right here, Pandora's Tower. And some of them were comping out pretty good, like the Zelda ones. I think all of them are pretty good games. I may sell them individually. I'm not sure if I'm going to bundle them with the Wii. I think I'm going to sell them individually would be the best for this. Each one of these games and the DVDs, the Blu-rays, I paid 50 cents a piece for. So some of the DVDs, the Blu-rays are pretty good, like The Hobbit, Les Miserables, Ted, some of the Bourne movies. Set these to the side. There were some PC games also in this bundle. I'm not sure if I'm going to test these, but I'll probably just list them as untested, and I'll probably lot them together unless one of them sticks out as being like a pretty good seller. As far as the PS3 games go, I think I counted about 20 of them possibly, or 20 or 30, not really sure. And then all these PS2 games are a little bit more like kids games, so I'll possibly bundle a bunch of them with the PS2. Possibly even all of them, unless one of them really sticks out as a big seller. Same bundle of the $60 I spent. I got this Panasonic DVD or VCR player. Now this one is the PV4601, and VCRs like this I usually list for either $39.99, $49.99, or upwards even more, just depending on the model. This one I'll probably list for $50 with free shipping, and it'll probably be a pretty quick flip. The Panasonic, Sonys, and Magnavox are usually the best ones to look out for. Let's see. From the estate sale, I got this Big Mac. This is a pair of work coveralls, and this family, I guess the gentleman had passed, and he had a lot of older clothes. This coverall, I think I paid $2 for it. There are a couple of small holes in the back where he had put his wallet, but some of these old vintage coveralls will go for anywhere from $40 to $50. So that's a pretty good pickup because it's easy to pack and easy to ship. I picked up these, let's see, Starbucks. It says Mary Coffee on them. And, it's a set here. And these are really light, so they'll ship first class. This was kind of just thrown into that bundle of $60. But anything Starbucks usually sells pretty well. I didn't check comps on them. I just figured I would toss them in since I was grabbing a lot from that sale. And then one of the items I spent a little bit more money on today was this Sony DVD combo unit. Now, this is the recorder, and it's the SLV D271P. I didn't check comps on it because I know I've sold some of these Sony combo units, and I've gotten upwards to $100 for them. Although I do need to test it. It came with the remote, so I could possibly ask a little bit more money for it. I need to clean the contacts on these still. What I say by cleaning the contacts is sometimes the batteries stay in there for years and they get corroded out, and you have to get in there. I had talked to some fellow resellers today, and they mentioned using baking soda and alcohol with some cotton swabs to clean that up. Hopefully the remote will work. Usually you can add about $15 to $20 if you have a remote to the unit. So, in addition to that, it was a pretty great pickup today. I think I spent about an hour and a half going to the 2 estate sales and then the 1 garage sale. Now, one thing I want to add with the garage sale, I was going through a giant box these people had, which they're really nice people, by the way. And it was just a mess of cables, and every time I went in there, I kept finding another PlayStation cord or a Nintendo cord for all the Wii connections. And then whenever I came back, I was telling my wife about it, and she really liked that they had the Wii game, that Pandora's Tower, that she was interested in, and she wanted to go back there and check it out. And when we went back there, oh no, let's crash right there. Anyway, when we went back there, she found the Sony remote for the PS2, along with, I think, an HDMI cord, which I'm going to bundle with the PS3. And that just goes to show, you can't just kind of zoom through a garage sale without looking for every single thing. And that reminds me, too, the first bundle I had, the family there didn't have the PS3 or the PS3 games. I actually had to go back and pick up cash from the ATM. And when I came back, he had a box with the PS3 console along with all those games that you see here. So it always will be better if you ask the people, if they have anything extra or anything else they'd like to sell, because when they see that you're a serious buyer, they'll start throwing things in that, they don't want to see anymore, or maybe aren't going to be able to get the money that they're looking for out of it. That's all that I have on the sourcing, and then we'll jump straight into the sales. Okay. A brief update. In the last 12 hours, a few things have changed. 1, my barber came around and gave me a fresh cut. It's looking pretty solid. Next, I have 3 more items I want to share with you that I picked up today before we get into the sales. Here they are. I hope you like them. Okay. First item I picked up were these New Balances 990s. Now, I saw these at the shelf on Goodwill, and I almost threw my arm out bending down picking them up. I grabbed them so fast. If you guys don't know, New Balances in this style, I think it's the 900 series, they are one of the most iconic looks for frat boys and any type of people out there doing having that preppy look. So these shoes right here are in tremendous condition. You can see I paid $2.99 for them, and I'll probably be able to list these for $99 with free shipping, possibly even more. Next up, we have a pair of Echoes. Now, Echoes is a really good brand that I tend to look at. This is a women's open-toe sandal. It's got leather here. Now, I paid about $3, I think $2.99 for this one as well, and that one's going to sell for about $30, $35. But the best item I picked up is this Philips DVD recorder. Now, this is not a VCR combo unit. This is just a DVD recorder. But I was checking the comps on it, and I'll throw them up on the screen. Some of them were selling for $300 to $400 brand new. This one is used. It does power on, and it does not have the remote. But I think I'm going to be able to list this for $199.99. And I hope that thing sells for that much, because I think I only paid $4.99 for the recorder there. Anyways, this time we are getting into the sales. Alright, so the sales that I want to share with you guys today are from the weekend. This is from Saturday morning until right now. I have 4 sales going out. They are not the best sellers, but I had a great haul this weekend. I got a lot of items. I've met a lot of people on YouTube recently, and I'm having a lot of fun doing these videos. So I'll run down the sales for you, and to me, any sale is a great sale. I get excited for each one. First item going out for the weekend is a pair of Clark's women's black slip-on shoes. I paid $2.99 for these at a thrift store. They sold for $17, and after shipping and fees, I only made a profit of $3.73. When it comes to these shoes, there was a phase where I was buying a lot of women's black slip-on shoes, like dress shoes or business shoes. Some of them did pretty well, and some of these other ones, I'm just trying to get them out of here right now. The next item that sold is a Rawlings baseball glove. This is a youth glove. I paid $4 for this. It sold for $24.99, and after shipping and fees, I made a profit of $9.92. Even with the coronavirus shutting down most sports, baseball glove is always like a pretty good seller. If you can find them cheap enough, I'd suggest picking them up. Then we have this Margaritaville men's shirt. I got into a couple Rally Roots videos, and they were talking about all these Hawaiian shirts being great sellers. I did not pick the correct Hawaiian shirt. I paid $2.99 for this. It sold for $12. After shipping and fees, I made $3.59. I had this item for a long time, for the duration of items that stay in my store being 2 to 3 months. This item stayed in there for a while. I was really happy to see it go. I mean, the listing and everything with this item was trash, and I'm glad that somebody's going to enjoy it. It's a decent shirt, but it just didn't have the value whenever I picked it up. Lastly, this is from that lot that I bought on Let Go with the Nintendo Switch and the 2 games. The last game finally sold. It's NBA 2K20. I have $0 in this because he sold the Switch with the 2 games for $120, and I was under the impression that it was just the Switch. So with $0 into this, I sold it for $19.99, and after shipping and fees, I made a profit of $14.04. That's all the sales I have for you this weekend, but like I said, the haul was great. Taking down that tree was a great thing this weekend. I bonded a little bit with my neighbor. And, I had a great time with YouTube this week. So I'm going to keep at it. I'm going to keep grinding, keep hustling, and I got a lot of items to list from that last video game haul, and I hope you guys stay tuned and see how much they sell for. Take it easy, guys.